Why is neuroimaging key to understanding OCD's brain basis? Imagine peering into the brain like a detective trying to solve a mystery. Neuroimaging is the tool that helps scientists see what is happening inside the brain of someone with obsessive-compulsive disorder. It shows us where differences in brain structure and activity occur, which is crucial for understanding how OCD develops and persists. This technology helps identify the specific brain circuits involved, making it easier to diagnose and measure how severe the disorder is. It also guides doctors in choosing the best treatment options for each person. Research dating back to the 1980s has shown that certain brain regions act differently in people with OCD. These include the orbitofrontal cortex, which is involved in decision-making and evaluating consequences, the anterior cingulate cortex, which helps with error detection and emotional regulation, and the caudate nucleus, part of a group of structures called the basal ganglia that control habits and routines. These areas are part of a loop called the corticostriato-thalamocortical circuit, or CSDC loop. When this circuit is overactive, it can cause the obsessive thoughts and compulsive behaviors typical of OCD. But neuroimaging research has gone beyond just these regions. It now shows that many other parts of the brain are involved, including the parietal cortex, which helps with attention, the limbic system like the amygdala that processes emotions, and even the cerebellum, which coordinates movement and cognition. Large-scale networks like the default mode network, which is active during rest and self-reflection, and the salience network, which helps identify important stimuli, also show differences in people with OCD. This suggests OCD is not just about one small area but involves widespread brain systems that influence thinking, feeling, and behavior. Advanced tools like functional MRI, positron emission tomography scans, and diffusion tensor imaging allow researchers to see both the structure of the brain and how it functions. These methods reveal abnormal activity patterns and structural differences that can be linked to OCD symptoms. Using machine learning, scientists can analyze complex imaging data to find subgroups of patients with similar brain patterns. This helps in understanding different types of OCD and tailoring treatments more precisely. Clinically, neuroimaging provides objective measures of brain dysfunction that relate directly to how severe a person's OCD is and how much it impacts their life. It also supports the use of neurosurgical procedures, such as cingulotomy or anterior capsulotomy, which targets specific brain circuits to help reduce symptoms when other treatments have not worked. These interventions aim to disrupt the abnormal neural loops that maintain OCD symptoms. In summary, neuroimaging is essential because it pinpoints the brain areas and networks involved in OCD, showing us that the disorder is rooted in complex brain activity rather than just behavior. It offers a way to diagnose more accurately, assess how much the disorder affects someone, and develop personalized treatment plans. By mapping the brain in detail, neuroimaging helps us understand OCD better and paves the way for more effective, individualized care. Always remember, if you or someone you know is dealing with OCD, consulting a healthcare professional is the best step to get tailored advice and support.